you that I call on my FaceTime when I need something real.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be about how you can eat healthily on a budget. So I do my weekly shop at Aldi, and these are the 2 bags that I got today, and I spend around between £50 and £65 just depending on what I've got. Sometimes obviously you have your cleaning products, your like tin foil, cling film, but generally if I'm just literally going for food, it probably sometimes costs me about £40–45, and that's for 2 of us, and that's obviously on quite a big appetite. We both eat between 2,000 and 4,000 calories a day, so obviously we get a lot of food for that. So this week I think I spent £65. I mean, look at the size of that receipt. If you'd have got a receipt that big in Sainsbury's, I'm sure it would have been about £120. So, first things first is this beautiful skinny popcorn. Obviously they don't sell this in Aldi like all the time. It's not a constant thing that they sell, but they tend to have they're like special buys, and this is on the special buys, and I think this bag was 99p, and it's literally got like 5 servings in it, and this stuff is awesome, so I got some of that. Then we'll start with the veg. So I get this 10% broccoli, which is really nice, just boiled, or you can put it in a stir fry. Pack is £1.15, and you get quite a lot of it in there. It's 200 grams, it's just quite a lot, you know, there's probably like 2 or 3 portions in this pack. So I've got some of that. Next, I've just got your normal broccoli, which we just tend to pop in the microwave in like a little steamer, and then sometimes I might throw it into a stir fry, but you can't go wrong with broccoli when it comes to veg. It's one of the cheapest on the market, and it's one of the best things for you. So this broccoli is 49p a stem. Again, probably get 3 portions out of each one, so that's like 20p worth of broccoli for each meal. Next we've got peppers, so I tend to pop these in omelettes or salads, or again stir fries. I love peppers, and this pack of peppers is 95p, so let's just call it, I don't know, 30p a pepper, which is pretty good going really. Onions, because they make everything taste amazing. Again, omelettes, stir fries, mince, pretty much put it in anything. If I was making like a pasta dish, a lasagna dish, that sort of thing, onions, you can't go wrong with having onions in your fridge or your cupboards because they just go well with everything. These 3 onions were 69p for this whole net of onions. Again, I think that's really good pricing and really good quality. I find things from Aldi do not go out of date very easily. A lot of people tell me they think it does, but honestly I must just get really lucky and find really good things, or they must get really unlucky and find the really bad things. I tend to find that a lot of our stuff lasts a long time. I've got apples, so I'm trying to eat more fruit, even though it's quite high in sugar. I'm still trying to get the fruit in there, so I'll put apples in my yoghurt or my smoothies, or I will just have an apple as a snack. This pack of apples is £1.20, which again, if there's 6 apples, that works out at 20p an apple, which I think that's pretty good for a snack, 20p snack. You can't go wrong again with apples in your fridge. They also taste really good chopped up and popping it in your water if you like to infuse your water with fruit. Next up we have asparagus. Asparagus is obviously quite an expensive vegetable. One of these packs is £1.35, but again we just sort of use it sparingly, so we'll use like a full pack between the 2 of us, and I tend to buy like 3 or 4 packs. Obviously asparagus is very good for you, full of antioxidants, but again, you know, if you're really wanting to go cheap, then you just stick to your broccoli, your green beans, that sort of vegetables. You don't have to go as fancy as asparagus. Next we've got some sunshine vine tomatoes. Now I'm quite fussy with my tomatoes. I don't like the ones that come in like a packet. This is a packet. The ones that come in a box that are already stemmed, like cherry tomatoes, I really don't like the taste of those. I put tomatoes in my omelettes, in soups, in like, I put them in with, when I make like my mince, just to make it sort of a bit more saucy but without loads of sugar. And I also pop them in salads. So this pack of tomatoes was £1.45. Again, if you aren't fussy with tomatoes like me, I think you can get a box in Aldi literally for like 50p. Next up, we have this huge bag of spinach. Now, me and Josh have spinach every single day, whether it's just literally in an omelette, with our eggs, in a smoothie, in a shake. I also put it in mince, put it in chicken wrap, and use it as salad. Like, it's so high in antioxidants and minerals. Like, spinach is one of the best things that you could buy. So this bag of unwashed spinach is £1.45, and it's a huge bag. It literally lasts us all week. And what I tend to do is, if I find that it's quite a soggy bag, like I don't think it's going to last that long, I will freeze it, and then we just pop it in straight into omelettes, and it'll obviously just cook with the eggs. Next we have kale. I'm not the greatest fan of kale, but this bag of kale actually looks really nice and juicy. But because I don't like it, I tend to put it in my smoothies because then I don't have to taste it. This bag of kale was 72p. I think that's pretty cheap for some healthy food, you know. This whole bag, if it was for one person, would probably last a week, depending on the portion sizes. And we've got blueberries. I actually do freeze fruit from Aldi straight away, just so that if it does go off, we haven't wasted any. So I will literally pop these in the freezer as soon as I put all this away. And I've also got a packet of raspberries. These raspberries are £1.49. Again, you know, raspberries are quite expensive for what you get, but we do like them. Even though Aldi's are obviously a lot cheaper than most other supermarkets, if you wanted berries, just stick to your blueberries or your strawberries, because your raspberries can be quite expensive. And then the blueberries were £2.79 for this box. Again, some people would say that blueberries are quite expensive, but I think you get quite a lot in there for just under £3. 2 grams of these a day, so that would obviously last me it's going to last me more than a week for this whole box. So I'll pop these straight in the freezer when I've done. Again, they're really good to put in your porridge, as a snack, or popping in smoothies. So that's all my fruit and veg done. I'm just going to go pop that away in the fridge in the freezer, and then I'll come back and show you the rest of what I've bought. Next up, we have all the meat that I get. So we get our chicken from the butchers, which is like a local butcher gets like 5 kilograms of chicken for like £25. Obviously that's really good, and they're just really big breasts, so we don't get our chicken from anywhere else. But we do get turkey mince, which I eat, and I turn this into like either a bolognese or pasta, or literally just have it on its own with like veg or potatoes. And you get 450 gram, which is about two or three servings depending on how much you have. A packet of this turkey mince is £1.89, which I think is really well priced. You can also freeze it as well if you think that you're not going to end up eating it, so obviously that's a really good way of saving money. So I get 3 of these turkey minces. Next we have the 5% fat beef mince, what Josh eats. I don't really eat much red meat because, you know, I went through a phase of not eating red meat for like 3 years, and then someone gave me a taste of burger and it tasted really good. But I do really love cows and sheep and animals like that. I mean, I love all animals, and I feel really bad that I'm not vegetarian, but you know, it's just the way the world works, I'm afraid. This is 5% fat lean beef mince, and a pack of this is £3. So obviously it's a bit more expensive than the turkey mince. So if you're wanting to go and save money, I would definitely recommend the turkey version of mince. I think it's nicer than beef mince, but obviously everybody's different. God. It actually says on the packet that it was slaughtered in the UK. Oh, I can't believe it says that. It's so sad. Oh, I feel really bad now. I can't actually believe it tells you that it was slaughtered in the UK. Anyway, that's the beef mince. Put that away. Greek yogurt. So we get the 0% fat Greek yogurt, and if you're already into healthy eating and dieting and going to the gym and you don't have Greek yogurt in your diet, then why the hell not? Also, if you're new to this game and you're just looking for healthy food ideas, then Greek yogurt is honestly one of the most easiest and nicest and tastiest meals that you can have. So I tend to have like 150 gram of yogurt, and I might have some blueberries in there, some raspberries, a bit of apple, a bit of nut butter, and it's just an easy meal. You can take it anywhere with you. You can quickly have it at work. You can put it in your bag. Aldi now do their own version of the Greek 0% fat yogurt. It's a lot cheaper than the total phage, and it's a good job because we literally buy like 6 pots a week because we both eat this stuff, and Josh has obviously a lot more than I do. So a pot of the Greek yogurt. Pot of Greek yogurt is £1.39, and you'll find that the total phage one sits between about £2 to £4, depending on where you get it from and depending on if it's on offer or not. So that is the total phage fake Greek yogurt. We've got eggs. So we buy our eggs in big packs, and even if you don't eat a lot of eggs, I do recommend that you do buy them in the bigger packs because eggs do last quite a long time. Even though it says best before the 27th of Jan, I literally don't think I've ever found an egg that's gone out of date. So you obviously get more for your money with the bigger packets. I have to buy 2 of these because again we both eat eggs. I always check if they're smashed or not before I buy them, so I always open the box up before I buy them. And I definitely get the free range eggs because you know I'm an animal lover, and even though I still like to eat animals, I obviously want to get the safest things for the animals. So a packet of large free range eggs come out at £1.75, which when there's 12 in there, that's obviously quite cheap per egg. So that's 2 boxes of those that we get. Next up we have this classic basmati rice, which is microwavable, a bit like Uncle Ben's or, you know, Morrison's, Sainsbury's, they all do their own. You know, rice isn't a real healthy food, but it's also not a bad food. It's a good source of carb and it's easy to make. You just shove it in the microwave and for 2 minutes and it's done. And a bag of this rice, 42p, that is so cheap. Like 42p for that bag of rice. If you was to get that in Morrison's, I swear to God, or Sainsbury's, it would be like £1, £1.50 just for this one bag. I would have 2 portions out of this, but again, Josh and other males watching, you might just have it as a whole portion. And I also get the whole grain rice and quinoa one. I don't really eat much rice, but it's just in case I want to switch up my carbohydrate source. So this also is the same price as the basmati one. Again, 42p for a bag of quinoa, and it's a lot easier to make than boiling it in the pan. We've got this peanut butter, whole nut peanut butter. Now, we have been waiting so long for Aldi to bring out their own version of like healthy peanut butter. Every time we went, it was just like the Sunpat version, which literally looks like baby's poo. But now they've decided to bring out their own whole food peanut butter, and we get the crunchy one. This pot will set you back £1.19, which is so cheap. There's 340 grams in there, and the whole earth peanut butter that you can get from like other leading supermarkets, I think a jar of that is about £4. So obviously this is better for budgets, and I honestly can't think that there'd be any difference at all. So thank you, Aldi, for bringing out a peanut butter. We've just got some bread because we have toast with our egg. I know a lot of people who eat healthy think that like bread is like the devil, but it really is not. As long as you're eating the right amount of carbohydrates for your body and for the exercise that you do, then you can still get away with bread in your diet. There's only 140 calories per slice, which I really don't think that's that bad, and it is like really thick sliced bread, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's so like rich and moist, and I literally could just eat it with loads of cheese on top right now, but I can't do that because Sophie is on a diet and no cheese is allowed. So again, this will last us a week, a good week. There's like a slice each for us for every day at least. So Aldi, you are doing good at the minute. Like, you have so many great things to buy. Like, I just don't get people that don't shop in Aldi. I'm like, do you shop in Aldi? If someone says no, I'm like, why don't you shop in Aldi? Like, I don't understand. And I'm not tight with money, but why not? It's cheaper. I think food lasts a lot longer. If I ever shop at Morrison's or Sainsbury's, I honestly don't think that the fruit or veg definitely lasts as long at all. And you just get so much more for your money. Anyone who's watching and thinks that healthy eating is difficult on a budget, it really is not. Get yourselves down to Aldi, write on your list what you need so you're not buying things that you don't need, because we're all guilty of that. If you haven't yet shopped at Aldi, I swear to God, you will not regret it if you go in there. I honestly love that place, and there's no other place that I would shop right now, like, unless they brought out like a Faldi or a Galdi, I might shop there. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you'd like to see any more videos that include food, nutrition, you know, how to make this, how to make that, how to eat healthy, then please comment below. Please give my videos a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.